Hey everybody, it is Quicken and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a monthly favorites video. It's been a really long time since I've done one. I'm definitely out of the groove. It is definitely like the middle of May, but I thought it would be really cool to reflect on the last month. You know, April was my birthday, a lot of cool things happened, and I thought it'd be cool to get more into the groove of doing a monthly favorites every month. I love watching them. I do love doing them. And I think it's really cool to reflect on the things you enjoyed in the month. I'm just going to jump right into it, and the first thing I do want to talk about is my Quicken necklace. So I've been getting a lot of questions about this, and I thought it would be really cool to talk about because it is a celebration necklace, a celebration of you guys, a celebration of the whole quiet cool kid community, but it's also a channel celebration. So this necklace is by the brand Jewlr, that is spelled Jewlr, kind of like Tumblr. And what I really love about this necklace is it is very like dainty and fine, really beautiful. I love the chain, I think it's so cute. Just really nice and soft. So before this necklace, I was not like a very like prone to wearing jewelry type person, and the day I put this on, I have worn it nonstop. Jewlr has been really nice to me and you guys. They sent this to me after we hit 150,000 subscribers, which is a pretty big milestone, at least for me. I mean, I don't know if everybody out there is celebrating every single milestone, but 150K is out of control. And when Jewlr contacted me, you know, I appreciated it so much, and I just want to share it with you guys. So what I really liked about Jewlr, because I have looked, you know, countless times on different like customizable nameplate necklaces and stuff like that. And I think what always turns me away from websites is there's no preview of what you're going to get. And especially with me, like I knew I was going to get quickened. I was just so scared of what the queue would look like. You know, if you have ever heard a horror story from your friends about getting nameplate necklaces, I know my friend Rose got one, and when she got it in real life, it looked like it said lose. So what I love about Jewlr is you can see a preview of exactly what your necklace is going to look like. Even if it is a weird name, like Quickened, you can get whatever you want. I had this done in a rose gold finish, which I think is super beautiful because it's something that I can wear all the time. I have a rose gold little bangle bracelet, a rose gold watch, and I feel like when I wear everything together it looks really nice, and it is really subtle. I think that I tend to lean more towards rose gold just because it is more warm and inviting. So this was super cute. I love the little box they sent it to me in, and I think it's so cute. I'll leave all the links for everything down below. And you can choose from a couple different fonts. I just really like the way the Q looked in this font. I love the way it kind of hangs like that. You can choose a different length, and I just think it's so cute. I've literally worn it every single day since I've gotten it. And before this, I don't know if you can even imagine me in a necklace before, but I really just want to thank Jewlr so much. 150K has been a blessing for me on this channel, and it's been so exciting. And to be able to wear this and think about you guys and just show appreciation, it's been a really awesome feeling. Like even at the salon, I feel like I'm shampooing people and they're looking at the necklace and they're like, that's not her name. But it's really cool because it starts a conversation, and I really love that. Mother's Day is coming up. I think the website is really awesome to definitely check out and share with your friends. It has been the best and most interactive custom necklace website that I've ever used. Super simple to make. And yeah, check it out. I'll leave all the links down below. So other than 50K on the channel, which is an amazing milestone, like just to put it into perspective, last year for the Quicken meetup was to celebrate 50,000 subscribers, and that was around last April because that was around my birthday. So in the last year, we have 100,000 people have joined the little Quicken community. I think that's really crazy. So for my birthday, I mean, what could be a better gift than a huge milestone on the channel, the necklace. I kept it really low-key, like celebrated in the neighborhood. One of my friends has a Surrey, which is like a ride-on like bicycle. You usually see them like at the boardwalk and stuff. So we rode around the neighborhood in the Surrey, and honestly, it was so awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for the birthday wishes. For my birthday, we went to IMATS New York. I vlogged that experience if you want to check that out. And then I also did like a birthday kind of haul just of like things I got for my birthday, either that I gifted myself or that was given to me. So that was really cool. You can check that out. In the last month, I was also invited to do a class through my salon with the brand Keune. It is spelled like this. So that was really cool. Their whole new thing right now is like, I guess like millennial hairstyling. And at first I went into the class like, say millennial one more time. But then the class was actually really cool. I mean, they nailed it. They had all these different hairstyles. They had like unicorn hairstyling. They had a hairstyle called like the coffee shop. And although I felt like really resistive to that stuff, and I need to stop, they let us like play with a lot of their products, and then they let us keep. We each got like a package of like 3 or 4 things that we could keep. So I just wanted to share like 2 of the products. I honestly had so much fun, like not sponsored at all. Like my salon paid for the assistants to go and learn with this instructor. But, you know, that's really awesome. I loved the haircuts I learned. I learned, like, a lot of texture, which is, like, some of you guys might know that's, like, what I love. I love, like, lived-in kind of, like, bed head, like, curated bed head. So, 2 of the products I wanted to share today, and this has been my go-to for the last month, and this is Volume Powder, and this is by Keune, and this is their Blend series. So before I even demonstrate this, this is a professional use only product, but it is available on Amazon, so I can link the Amazon link to you. But it is, through all the Amazon things I looked at, $19 is around the ballpark. But this is cruelty-free and no animal byproducts at all natural and synthetic materials. So what I love about this blend powder is, you can see it's just like powder at the top, just out like a shaker, and I left my hair really flat so I could demonstrate it. So what I like to do with this, and I think my go-to hairstyle is kind of just like a sleepy Lady Morrissey. And what I like to do is I can sprinkle this in my hair. It'll preserve my style, but also give me a lot of texture. So I'll just like take this and sprinkle it in there, like just like that, honestly, and then I'll take it and I'll smush it in, and I'll take a little bit of it here, and you can see that it like really kind of just instantly fluffs up my hair, gives it life. I mean, a second ago, it was like, you could tell that I like just washed my hair. Now it's like kind of dirty, kind of more lived in, a lot more texture. And I really like that. It is a little gritty, so it's definitely like the last step. Like figure out how you want your hair to look and then kind of freeze it in place. It does have that little bit of stick to it, but I think it's really cool, and you can put it in your hand and kind of just like, especially if you have layers. I don't know. I really like that. I really like using it. It seems so simple, and it can go in my purse, and it has like a grit to it, a little bit of stickiness. So you can use it to like hold your hair too. Like you can put it in your hand and kind of smooth back. I'm pretty sure like for the promo picture, I feel like it was a girl with like really, really short hair that she kind of just like pushed back into like a pomp and like Morrissey'd that thing up. And then I feel like they also showed a girl with like a ponytail and she just like added texture to it. I think like it created a ton of volume. It really holds the style. It can work as like a dry shampoo. Like it's definitely gonna pick up a lot of those oils. But, and then this is just a like hairspray. I just really like this brand. So, my computer. Just to hold that style in. Honestly, you don't really need it. I just wanted to show more than one thing. But I do love this. If you can't get a hold of this on Amazon, I really do like volume powder kind of products. There is like a little bit of figuring out. It's not going to be as easy as like an aerosol dry shampoo, but it is going to give you a lot of lasting texture. I just kind of section the hair and sprinkle it right at the root, rub it in, drop it down, and you can really like create what you need to create. So thanks, like, honestly, thanks Keune for hosting the class in Philadelphia. I had so much fun. Sorry I didn't talk the whole time, but I was a little resistive to the millennial course until I realized that it was literally everything I wanted. And then I was like, oh no. They figured me out. So the next thing I want to talk about, and this was actually sent to me as a prototype. This is an Indiegogo campaign product. So this is a prototype sent to me, but I do have links for the campaign. So listen to what I have to say, and then you can check it out. So this right here is the Zoe, and I got a lot of questions about this, especially like if I film in my room. You can see it in the background and it's really cool. Some people are like, is that a nightlight? Like, what is this thing? This is actually like a little diffuser, a little humidifier. They say that it's good for relaxation, meditation. It has the capability to disinfect the air. I have this empty and not plugged in right now, but I will show you clips of it in my room in action. I love it because it also has a light, so I can put it on a timer, have it as like a little night light. It has no buttons on it. It comes with a remote control. So if you feel like you might lose that remote control, I keep the remote control right by my bedside. But what I like about this is I could keep this somewhere else in my room, keep the remote control with me, and it like goes pretty far. You can put it on a timer. So I really like that. So you take this top like ceramic part off, and since mine is a prototype, I believe the one on the website does not look exactly like this. The one on the website is better. So take this off, and then inside is this little plastic. You can take this off, and this is where you would fill with water. There is also a little thing for like, I guess like adding aromatherapy drops to this, adding essential oils. I have not tried that yet. I have like sensitivities to smell, so I'm like just getting into like the aromatherapy game. So if you have any essential oil recommendations for me, definitely leave those for me, because when I went to beauty school, there was like this blue oil by Aveda that I would use around my temples, and I really liked that. I was like, hey, this works. I don't know anything about it. So this has a fill line, pretty easy to follow. Fill this up with cold water, and this is a cold water humidifier. I like this. So the Indiegogo campaign has like different little tiers to it. You can check it out. Thank you guys at Zoe for sending this to me. It's really cool. It was a really awesome housewarming gift. I love it as a nightlight. When I'm filming, I feel like it sets off like a really nice warm light. I really like that. And the cord to plug it into your wall can come completely out, which I do like, so I don't have to like drag a cord to the sink when I'm filling this thing up. and I really like it. I would say the only problem is you have to keep up with it because it will get like a musty like basement smell. Like I definitely had my friend over and he was like, oh, what is this thing? I love this thing. And then he took a big breath of it and he was like, oh, time to change the water. I was like, I don't blame you. So that's really cool. Honestly, I have this thing like running all day. So that is the Zoe. I will leave links for that for the Indiegogo campaign to check that out. This one is just a prototype, but thank you guys again. I really do like this thing. I think it's really sleek, has the nice little light wood at the bottom. And I think if you were to order one, you would get one a little different than this prototype one. Volume is out of control. Woo! So this month, you guys may or may not have noticed, but I have been really getting into going to flea markets. So I've hit up a couple flea markets in the Philadelphia area. I think it was either the weekend of my birthday or Easter weekend. I was like, the only thing I want to do is flea market. So I love going to flea markets and kind of checking out different things. I have like some really specific ideas for like furniture I want in my house, and I really want to buy things secondhand. I really want to save and spend money wisely. And I also think that just like buying something pre-owned that you can turn into your own thing is really cool. I do recommend the show Flea Market Flip. I know it's really cheesy. My friend Justine and I, we honestly just like got in her bed and watched every single episode, and I loved it. So none of these things are really flea market flip worthy, but it has kind of been like the notion of going to flea markets to find things for my home. I'm definitely always looking for something quasi-specific, which is cool so I don't leave with a ton of stuff. But I also have like a ton of niche interests, so here are some of the things I picked up at the flea market recently. I actually made 2 trips to find all of these Girl Scout patches. Some of these are really cool. This one just says people are talking. How cool is that? These are all iron-on. This looks like clothing. I was actually in the Girl Scouts and then I couldn't afford, I think I could only afford to be a Girl Scout for 1 year in the 3rd grade, and then like I think that's when you couldn't go door to door for cookies anymore, and I couldn't pay some like dues. I couldn't go on some of the field trips. But I think that the Girl Scouts have gotten a little better about like the Girl Scouts who can't afford to do some stuff. I'll have to do research about that. So this one just says, please. I think it's really cool. I think the Girl Scouts do awesome things, and I also think that these are really cool. So I love them. This one is a cookie. Farming. Camping, I'm thinking. Hanging out with your... I don't exactly know what I'll do with all these Girl Scout patches. Like, some of them I really like, and I think a lot of them I wanted to grab to share with friends. I think I got all of these over the course of 2 trips for $5 for like all of them. I think the first time I paid $3 and the second time I paid $2. You just gotta catch people. Most of the other stuff I got at the flea market, I didn't get any cool furniture. I was looking for like something to put plants on, but mostly I got McDonald's toys. Mostly I got a ton of McDonald's toys. And I did get a McDonald's glass that I was looking for. If you guys have been wondering why, I'm not like a self-hating vegan. I worked at McDonald's for about 7 years. And I also, I don't know, like growing up, we definitely like went to McDonald's a lot. I think I have like a lot of nostalgic feelings about some of this stuff. And I think working at McDonald's, like it was my very first job, and I don't know, that's just how I feel. Like, yeah, is it ruining the earth? Yeah, like that's fucked up. But then I'm just like, the grimace is funny. So I got a ton of these McDonald's toys, and they're all still in the bag. Whenever I go to a flea market, I always try to find the Halloween chicken nuggets. This one I've never seen before. It looks like it's a ghost. I think this one is from 92. If you know anything about these Halloween costume McNuggets, they're the ones I'm always trying to find. I think that they're just cool, like, for Halloween decoration, and I think, like, in my childhood, I, like, remember these the most. So I have him, and then I have the Hamburglar. It looks like he's dressed up as Frankenstein. I have all of these still in the bags. I don't really care if they're in the bags or not. I'm not, like, collecting them for, like, value to resell. Honestly, they have no resale value. I got all of these for like $1.50, so they have no value. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to watch me open these McDonald's toys. I got Hello Kitty dressed up as McDonald's employee. She was in a bag, and then I took her out. So I love all these McDonald's toys, and I get them at the flea market. Here's Sonic. I got these at the flea market. I just thought that these were cute. I got this, like, rose that somebody's wife made, and then the husband sells them at the flea market. Like, she's just at home working away on these things. I thought this would be cool. It reminded me of Tuxedo Mask, and I figure I'll put it on that, like, 3-tier shelf. Boop, boop, boop. And then I got this, which is just, like, definitely someone printed this off from their computer and put it in this frame, but I think it's really cool. So this frame has no way to hang or has, like, one of those little things. So either this I'll hang up. I'll definitely, like, either reframe it or paint this frame. This frame is actually real wood. It's not, like, particle board, which is weird. When I was looking at this, the guy was like, you have to get it. It's 2 pictures in one. And I was like, you printed this off the computer, flea market man. Yeah, my advice to you is don't get ripped off at the flea market. That can happen. There's a lot of bootleggers there. You might run into your biological father. But I love flea marketing. That's my new thing. Here is one of the McDonald's cups I got. I just love these. 1977? Someone didn't break this in that amount of time? That's kind of outstanding to me. I drank out of them. I don't preserve them in any way. So I wanted to do some TV recommendations. So the show I've been really loving lately is called Superstore. If you guys have ever watched it, I watch it via Hulu. I have Hulu and Netflix. I really like this show. If you don't have Hulu, I recommend doing like a trial if they have a trial for you, or like splitting it with friends, because I love this show. So it's a show that is based off of like a group of people, kind of like a mockumentary, but not quite like The Office, since there's no like first-hand accounts of things. But it does like have the same kind of character attitude as The Office. There's like the unaware boss, the like second in charge, like militant second in charge, and then there's like the cool guys that you would want to be like associated with. It's really cool. It takes place in like a superstore that is kind of like a mock Target or like a mock Walmart. And it shows people interacting with like the customer service experience, like that kind of trouble that they face, but it doesn't follow just one single character. In the first season, it kind of feels like that. I don't know if there's seasons. I've just been watching all the episodes. In the first couple episodes, it does feel like it is following only the main character, but then it kind of breaks out of that sequence and it starts to follow the lives of other characters as well. And then you'll see little clips throughout the episodes of just like customer service, like faux pas that I feel like I can just, oh, they like physically hurt me. The pilot, I've seen the GIF on Tumblr. The pilot is like all of the paper towels stacked up in a mountain, like as a display, and the guy pulls the paper towel roll from the bottom and the whole thing collapses, and you just see one of the characters like, yeah, the best paper towels are on the bottom. Like, it's just really funny. I really love it. As somebody who's worked retail and customer service for my whole life. It's so cool to watch this show and be like, somebody understands me. But it's also really funny, and I am really attached to the characters. So if you haven't watched Superstore, it is so good. Only on Hulu. It might be on regular TV. I have no idea. The episodes are like kind of sequenced. Like, I would recommend watching them in order. You could just like watch one random episode and think it's really funny. But if you're gonna get into it, it is little sequence. Yeah, that is everything for my monthly favorites. I was really excited to make this monthly favorites. I want to get into a routine and have a monthly favorites from now on. So if this one felt like it was a little rusty, I'm sorry about that. Give this video a thumbs up if you like monthly favorite videos, if you want to see one on this channel. I love making them. And yeah, let me know. I'll leave links for the appropriate things down below. Do you want to see me open these toys? Have you ever watched Superstore? Let me know. Philadelphia area, I really like the coffee shop Conditori. I started going to that. It's like Swedish coffee. That just opened up. I really like that. Barnet Fair just opened up. My mentor's salon. Check that out. April was a good month. I was born. And all bunnies were born. I love you guys so much. Until next time, bye.